Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are tracking some morning showers, so definitely have the umbrella or rain jacket handy as you're heading out. Now, not all places are getting rain. It's mostly along and kind of east of the Highway 165 corridor. We are tracking some light rain here in Ouachita Parish and elsewhere as well, and we'll continue to deal with this really throughout most of this morning, and it will stay with us through this afternoon. Here's a look at the Doppler radar at 512, and as you can see, really the heaviest activity is along the Mississippi River Valley and across portions of central Louisiana. Not that much ongoing across southwest Arkansas. Here's a look in downtown El Dorado, where you guys aren't really picking up any rainfall as of yet, but you can definitely see some for later on today. Temperature starting off in the lower 70s. We're at 73 degrees at the Eldorado Airport. Dew point at 72. Winds have been mostly calm out of the east. For your outdoor forecast, again, keep the umbrella handy because even if you're not getting rain this morning, you will potentially see some for again this afternoon. Now, of course, the clouds and the rain, kind of like how it was yesterday, will try to help keep temperatures trending a tad cooler, holding out mostly in the mid 80s for our daytime highs. Pretty much the whole Arkansas is in the lower to mid 70s. We're at 76 degrees Monroe, 73 out in Ruston, and 74 degrees in Monticello. Dew points, just like how it was yesterday, just a lot of moisture in place across the Arkansas. You can kind of thank the upper level features and of course that tropical system further down towards the south. Here's a look at the movement of the rainfall. All of it still kind of following that same pattern that we saw yesterday, kind of moving out the south, and that's just kind of the inflow of all that moisture that keeps flowing in. And here's a look at the satellite radar. You can see a lot of cloud cover and just a lot ongoing. You see that general direction coming straight out of the south. We don't have any features moving in out of the northwest. That tropical system kind of having a big influence in our area. Forecast highs will be mainly in the mid 80s, so we'll be trying to push near 90, but I think the clouds and the rain will kind of keep us from getting that high. For your mowing forecast, not going to be a great day again if you got any outdoor plans, especially for mowing or anything outdoors. And even through tomorrow, we're still going to see some patchy activity, but by Thursday, by that point, that's when our conditions start quieting down. We'll still see a few lingering clouds. Still going to have a lot of humidity in place, so it's not going to feel all that great. It's going to feel yucky towards the late part of the week. Moving forward, as we continue to see that moisture continue to flow in, that tropical system start moving across the Gulf of Mexico, dumping a lot of rainfall across the Rio Grande Valley of Texas and northern Mexico. We don't have any systems moving in out of the north. Our system across the Arkansas continues to stay more of a tropical like feature like we would kind of see further down towards the south of central and southern Florida with all the moisture that's currently in place. But by Thursday and Friday, we start to see more of a northeasterly flow, and we kind of start to see the clouds in the upper levels kind of start to depart the area. Now, we do have potential tropical cyclone 1. It's not a cyclone as of yet, but it has that potential and could potentially be becoming a tropical depression and maybe even a tropical storm prior to potentially making landfall into central parts of Mexico. That's probably going to be more late Wednesday going into early Thursday morning. Again, it's not going to have any direct impacts for the Arkansas, but it has somewhat of an influence because of all this moisture that continues to flow in. So 2 or 3 o'clock for this afternoon, mostly patchy activity becoming more scattered. For later on this evening, temperatures will stay mostly mid 80s and will fall to lower 70s tonight. Might have a few morning showers for tomorrow, mostly hit or miss, and we'll still see some of that leftover patchy mist for tomorrow afternoon, but it's not going to be anything widespread, anything of that nature, and we'll start drying out by the late part of the week. Expecting high about 86 degrees for this afternoon, and tonight will fall to the lower 70s as rain begins to end, and then we will see temperatures really start ramping up towards the late part of the week, hitting into the upper 90s, and heat hazard headlines could be a problem for Saturday and Sunday. Could see more patchy storms later on early next week. So, right back watching NBC 10 News Today.